Humans of the cardboard, welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today, I've got another news video. We're going to be recapping everything we have kind of so far revealed for upcoming products, as well as what is to come. What do we have on the horizon? I love doing these videos. It gives me, and I know a lot of people don't pay as close attention as I do, to just like, timelines and when stuff's coming, when to expect news, all that stuff, but when to really get hype. And that's why I like making these videos. It's an easy, quick 10-minute video that's going to give you everything you need to know about what to expect and when to expect it. So yeah, let's get into it. I usually like to break these up into TCG section and then an OCG section as far as reveals go. Funny enough, the OCG reveals are actually more hype even for TCG players, because we get pretty much everything that ever comes out in the OCG just a couple months later. So just all OCG reveals are just pretty much early reveals for us, but there's just less specific TCG stuff. But let's start with the TCG side, just because that's where we're specifically focusing on and how it pertains to today. So, Structure Deck, beware of trap tricks. Right now, we are on February 14th. This is literally dropping February 24th in 10 days, week and a half. And we know the whole set list. A lot of good reprints, Evenly Match, Ash Blossom, stuff like that. Trap Trick, really nice reprints in this, as well as I just think Trap Tricks are just like going to be a pretty playable rogue deck. So I'm definitely going to pick it up. So it's all out there. Definitely go read into that if you're interested in that. But yeah, week and a half, we'll have that. Next up, Maze of Memories. A lot of questions on this one. It's actually not that big of a set. It's only 67 cards. And so far, we only have these revealed, which is actually not bad. These are just all on the cover stuff. But there's a lot of really powerful imports here so far. Most important ones, I would say, are like Axel Synchron Stardust Dragon. Really powerful card. And I think another one would be like Soul of the Supreme King. I would say those are the most hyped new cards. A couple of really nice reprints as well. Spellbook of Fate, Rika Queen Teardrop, Baron de Fleur, Guardian Chimera. Really nice. Other than that, I mean, this is only, 20 cards? A little bit over 20 cards. We've still got 67 total, so another 45 probably cards to get revealed. I'm sure there'll be some other imports / new cards that aren't here. We have the, by the way, new Gate Guardian archetype. It's already confirmed to be fusion based, but very, very curious to see what they do here. I hope it's a little bit better than what like the face card knights ended up being. But, hopefully it's like a cool engine or even maybe its own deck. I'm very curious to see where they go with that, but that's pretty much the crux of the hype news. This product is coming March 9th. We're actually very close to this. It's kind of crept up on me. We are less than 4 weeks away on this, so under a month. So we'll either get reveals or it'll kind of all come the week of, or actually when Konami gives the set out for opening to the content creators. So keep an eye on that. And the last, actual TCG product that's actually worth mentioning for upcomingness is Cyberstorm Access. This is the 80 card base set is already revealed in the OCG, so check that out. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. But as far as we're talking about for this video, the main stuff that needs to be revealed is the final 20 cards. This is always a breakdown of OCG imports as well as TCG exclusives. Speaking of which, the big thing in this one is going to be the second wave of Gold Pride. Gold Pride has a pretty nice little start to its first wave that came out in Photon Hypernova. Really curious to see how good this second wave is, because there's definitely potential there. A lot of people are recognizing potential there. It's really going to depend on how good these 7 follow-up cards are going to end up being. So there should be 7 there. Other than that, there'll be some TCG exclusives. There'll be some OCG imports. We will see. That is coming out to the TCG May 5th. So we're a couple months away, just under 3 months away from getting this. We just got Photon Hypernova, so nothing too crazy there. We'll keep an eye on it. Once we get a week to 2 weeks out, we'll kind of get those revealed with, again, content creators opening the set. But until then, we're going to have to wait and see. And that's it. That's literally it for officially revealed TCG sets. Then we move to OCG stuff, because, of course, all of this pertains to the TCG. We're either going to get these as our own sets or they're going to be imported somewhere else, probably over the next year. So still hype regardless. Starting with Deck Build Pack, Wild Survivor. We already have most of the Transcendric archetype revealed. Really powerful, generic dinosaur cards that are definitely going to be a very interesting play with the already powerful dino cards that already exist. New Vels got revealed last week. This is a new ritual archetype based on cuisine. And then we are yet to get Vanquish Souls revealed as well. So we're going to have to wait and see what comes out there. And there should be one more card for both Transcendric and New Vels as well, yet to be revealed. We'll obviously get that in due time. But yeah, this set's coming to the OCG March 18th. That is just over a month from now. So I would expect in the next week or two, we'll get Vanquish Souls revealed, at least all but one card. And then as we get closer to the actual release, maybe a week and a half away, maybe even within a week of it actually dropping, they'll start giving us those last 3 cards. And usually they're pretty important cards. So usually, don't count the chickens until they've hatched, So don't count these archetypes out when they could get like one amazing card that kind of fixes everything, puts it all together. Just wait until it's all out first. That would be my advice there. But yep, barely a month away and we will know everything on these new archetypes. Very cool. From there, the first core set in the very next series of Yu-Gi-Oh! We are finishing up the, I guess this is what? So what is this considered? Like we're in the Rush Duel era, but obviously, I don't know what you would even count this era, but we moved to a new one. This is the first core set of a new set. We just got the very first reveals a couple days ago. It's 7 new Synchron cards, so like Yusei Synchron cards. Very cool. Couple really interesting cards in here, like the tuner, the one tuner that's like mini power tool. Very, very interesting card. That could definitely come up down the line generically. But this is April 22nd, so we are just over 2 months away from the OCG getting this. So a little bit ways away, but we are started on reveals. So I would expect they go a week or two before they actually continue on with reveals from there. But probably after 2 weeks, they'll definitely be live to just start dropping new reveals left and right. We're going to have 73 more cards to go just for these reveals in the OCG. That's probably going to include multiple brand new archetypes. I would expect at least 2 new archetypes. If you go back, whenever they start a new series for core sets, they really want it to feel like they're starting a new era of Yu-Gi-Oh! So they like starting out with like big like new archetype drops all in one fell swoop. And that's kind of what I'm expecting here. New archetypes that feel like they're resetting the game, that feel like the game's going to be in a brand new place. Big stuff, maybe a couple generic cards as well that kind of feel like new main deck staples that transition us as well. That's kind of what I'm expecting there. But April 22nd, week or 2 weeks, we'll start getting like regular reveals like every couple days, and it'll just steamroll from there until the set actually drops. Takes us to the next set, Duelists of Explosion. We finally have a new deck, or a Duelist Pack revealed. Very exciting. I was actually unsure if we were going to continue on with the Duelist Packs, but very happy to see that Konami is still on this. It's fire-based. I was also very happy that they didn't just skip fire, because fire, we thought wind was going to be barren, but fire is the worst attribute in Yu-Gi-Oh! It actually is. It's kind of crazy. It's had a couple of hits, like Salamangrates at certain points, but man, it is fewer and farther between. Very exciting. We know nothing about this so far at all. We do not know who the duelists are. We do not know what the archetypes are going to be. Really hoping for Axel Brody. I think Salamangrates would be cool. They could go a lot of different directions with Salamangrate support. Keep in mind, this is going to be probably 7 new cards for all 3 different characters' archetypes. That's really cool. And after those 2, I think those are definitely the front runners. There's a couple of different like characters that could also end up in there in that 3rd slot. But we'll see. Nothing set in stone yet. At least Axel Brody has to be in here, or everyone's going to tear their own hair out. But we'll see. Still cool. Still excited to see what we end up getting here. This is May 27th for the OCG, so bit of ways away. We're still 3.5 months away from this in the OCG, so it may be another month until we get any reveals started up. But then we'll get half of one character's archetypal support revealed. Then we'll get another characters, and then further down the line we'll get 2 more cards, and then like the last card. Whatever it is. So it'll come in like bits and pieces, but still exciting nonetheless. Hopefully we'll at least get characters in the next month and then be ready to go from there. And the final product that we actually have officially revealed is Animation Chronicle. This actually got revealed like 2 days ago. Very, very fresh. It's coming June 10th, so definitely a ways away. We're like 4 months away on this one, but it's a really exciting one. I made a video actually yesterday talking about some of the more hype things that I think could come out of here. If you don't know, Animation Chronicles, just a set where they pretty much just take anime cards that literally were in the anime and just bring them to the physical card game. I know that sounds really bad because you're like, oh, the anime is like not competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! But they actually do, a lot of the times, like actually modernize some of the text of those cards. Sometimes they're actually just legit cards, and they end up making an impact. So again, cool one. It's only a 61 card set, but I'm expecting like 30 to 40 of those cards to just be straight up brand new cards to the physical card game. So don't sleep on those. Not a lot of it is going to be kind of anime-esque filler kind of stuff, more collector's stuff. But there are going to be a good cluster of cards, I guarantee you, because they don't want this to be nothing but a collector set. They want it to have some appeal to the competitive player base. So there will be some stuff here or there. I guarantee you that. So just keep your eye out on that. June 10th, I mean, I don't expect to start getting reveals until at least April. So, we've got a good 2 months until we need to start worrying about this one, but this one is down the line. And I guess the last thing I'll mention here that is not officially released is I would just say we don't know what the next structure deck is going to be. We are getting the Trap Trick structure deck. We don't know what the next structure deck R series is going to be. We don't know if they're going to do that Chaos Dragon one or if they're going to skip it and jump to, I think Atlanteans would be next. And then after that would be Fire King. So I'm hoping we kind of just get to skip to Atlanteans because I'm personally way more hyped for that than I am for just like another wave of chaos support. But it is what it is. We'll see what we end up getting there. But yeah, that's the last thing. We'll just keep an eye out on when the next structure deck is announced and what it will be. But other than that, that's going to do it for us today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, let me know in the comment section down below what future set that you are most hype about so far going into the future. I mean, if I have to be honest, and it's kind of the lame answer, it's probably Duelist Nexus. There's 73 cards to be revealed. It's the first core set of a new era, which means they're probably going to go really hard and make it actually a really good set. So I'm kind of most hype about this one because I just have the highest expectations for it. But I am literally excited for every single product we talked about here, like regardless. So no complaints from your boy. But I'm out of here for today. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. You want to see more stuff like this down the line. I'll obviously bring you news videos whenever anything gets revealed for these sets card-wise. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.